I'm Christian Lemichka, and today on the show we have Stella Parton. Stella, welcome to the show.
Well, how are you doing? It's great to be here with you, Christian.
Oh, I'm doing okay. Stella, I know there's something you like to talk about with us. You have a CD called American Call for everybody. Just have a look here. It's a great CD. That's my opinion. And Stella likes to talk about the whole CD with us.
Christian, the American Coal CD was actually inspired and produced. I produced it like in 3 days. I wanted to arrange new material, but I didn't have enough material, so I took a lot of the older coal mining songs and rearranged them, and I feel like it's got a lot of energy to it. I think it's very comprehensive of what the history of coal in America is about, and we did the album as a tribute to the coal miners and their families. Last year I spent most of the year doing shows in the Appalachian Mountains in Kentucky and Pennsylvania and West Virginia and Eastern Tennessee. And the money that was made for this a lot of the money went to the coal miners and their family for educational purposes for their children. And so we also, I was fortunate enough to sing and participate in a coal rally in the shadow of the nation's capital in Washington, D.C., and we had 2,500 people there. And a lot of people are talking about green, and I believe in all that and keeping, the environment clean and everything. But in the meantime, while we're still such great consumers of the coal that people are using in order to keep the lights on and their cameras charged up and their hair dryers on, I don't think we should forget about the American coal miner and go protesting and trying to cut them out of work when that's a way of life and it has been for many generations.
Stella, there are 14 songs on the CD. Which is your personal favorite and what's the story behind it?
The song that I wrote with two other writers is called A Preacher and a Miner. That song is a spiritual song. It has a spiritual message to it, and as you probably know, I'm kind of a spiritual person, and I believe there's a way to always bring in the spiritual aspect of our lives because we are all spiritual people. And that particular song was inspired after the big mining disaster, and the other two writers wanted us to put the song out, and I said, no, we're not going to exploit that, so I wouldn't exploit a tragedy, but I did want to put the song on the album because I feel like it's a really good song.
Stella, is the album just only available at your website, or can people reach it or get it on Amazon? Or
they can go to iTunes, they can go to CD Baby and download the song, or they can download the entire album, or they can write to us and we can get it for them. But mostly right now we're doing everything through CD Baby or downloads on iTunes.
So if people like to follow you to get the latest news and anything else, where they have to go to?
They can go to stellaparton.com. They can go to Facebook and catch up with me there. And I'll be glad to get back to you just as soon as we can. I work on that as much as I can. I get on. I want to see what people have to say. And it makes me feel good to know that people haven't forgotten my work. And I get a lot of work through the Facebook anymore.
Thank you for the interview, Stella.
Thank you, Chris. It's good to talk to you.